We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. The Mets enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Zack Greinke gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan, please, Zach, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Now to the plate, Alonzo Cochran. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer. He's there and records the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Greinke, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Now the 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
On a line, that's a base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Matheson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Outside, 2-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
The 3-1 pitch.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ready now, Basil Padilla. He went deep last night twice. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's out.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now both runners on the move. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So striding forward now, Mike Piazza. He went deep in the contest last night. Here comes the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Digging in, Cliff Floyd. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Has a look, now the pitch.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. The 2-0. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in, Bryant Tyner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch.
Nope.
I I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here's the 1-0. That's by him for strike one. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 2 out, bases loaded. Hit to short. He's got it. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Mets out in front, 1-0. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. And please, Zack, what do you got?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Grounded weakly toward third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
As a look, now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-0. Fouled off. The 2-1 home. There goes Bregman off of first. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Well hit to right, but foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one. 2-2 one more time. Got him swinging in the dirt.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Mets are out on top, 1-0. So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll lead it off against Zack Greinke to open up the inning.
Number 6.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Inside and low, 2-1. Here's the pitch. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Conforto.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Now batting, number 7.
Standing in, Alonzo Cochran. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Pitch is piling up. 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 1 and the Astros nothing. Bottom of the inning now, set to get his evening at the plate started, Yuli Gurriel. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And another foul ball. Hit down the third baseline. And this ball gets right past him. Boy, looked like he was in position, but they'll have a leadoff base runner. And he is in there.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces a double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
So stepping in, George Springer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and miss that time. It's 0-1.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Fastball called for strike 2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting seventh, not shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
So here's Josh Reddick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with Zack. Ready with the 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Men on third with 2 down. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 9, the catcher,
In now, Lorenzo Quintana. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 2 left for the Astros. It remains 1-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trevor Matheson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
A little low. It's 2-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Fourth home run here in the early going as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Up next is that.
So here's Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
As he'll take a look at ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's it.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
To the plate now, Basil Padilla, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. The 1-0. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Oh, behind the back. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now back. Mike Piazza.
Digging in now, Mike Piazza. He hit a sac fly earlier. Set. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Front door curve is taken. Strike two.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
3-2 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready for another chance? Cliff Floyd. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he gets ahead 0-1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Mets lead it 3-0. Back to the top of the order now, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. And the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bregman is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's one on to first, and they turn the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
The 2-0 on the way. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Into the box, Bryant Tyner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 23.
First pitch of the at bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 to him now. Now here's the pitch. Line, that's a base hit into left field.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The batter, number
6. Greinke over to first, just keeping him close. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Brantley going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
At the plate, Alonzo Cochran, and he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. Now the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Yuli Gurriel, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 4, Greinke.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First offering on its way. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Popped him up. Cochran ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Pitch popped up. deGrom is calling for it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Houston, still down 3-0. Ready once again, Trevor Matheson. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in to try it again, Pete Alonso, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Has a look, now the pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zack Greinke. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Ryan Abreu comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Basil Padilla will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind in the count with guys on base.
2-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor. The 3-1.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. So a 3-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Chopped on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
He's set, and the pitch. Altuve at second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The bat, number 23.
Digging in once again, Bryant Tyner. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, number 6.
Digging in, Jeff McNeil. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 1-2. is swung on and missed, strike 3. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Astros nothing. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Astros.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Quintana. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Greinke.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Greinke. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Alex Bregman is on deck. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Michael Conforto. No hits to this point.
Michael Conforto.
First offering on its way.
Oh, that's just out.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get in a more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alonzo Cochran. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The center fielder, number 33, Trevor Matheson.
Striding into the box, Trevor Matheson, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch popped up. Bregman over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Into the box now, Pete Alonso. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, outside.
A runner on first with 2 away. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. That one's in there. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, the third baseman, Basil.
Digging in and looking for more, Basil Padilla. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled away.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The pitch.
That's a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
The 1-2.
Nope.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Grounded to third. He's right there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Joel Springer.
Into the box now, George Springer. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't.
And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Mike Piazza will get his swings leading off when we get back We're through 6 full. Mets out in front, 6-0. Brad Peacock comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Peacock.
New inning set to get underway. Next for the Mets, Mike Piazza. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Peacock, a 32-year-old veteran. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
All even at 2-2. Here it is.
3-2.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in, Cliff Floyd. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 23.
Stepping into the box, Bryant Tyner. First pitch of the at-bat. On, he pops it up. Gurriel in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Set to deliver the 0-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
To 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, number 6.
Next up from New York, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, McNeil is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 7.
Striding in, Alonzo Cochran, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Not close. It's 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Bregman is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Mets leave them loaded. They lead it 6-0. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way.
Counts 1-0.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Tyner is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he falls behind 0-2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Next to the Astros, the catcher, Quintana.
Settling in now, Lorenzo Quintana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
The 1-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Floyd is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still find themselves down 6-0. Stepping in, Trevor Matheson. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Trevor Matheson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that's up and in for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Pitch on the way. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. So striding in, Pete Alonso. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball in.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball. Down.
And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Basil Padilla. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Not close. It's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
3 balls. No strike.
Mike Piazza waits on deck. Runners on first with 1 down.
Aye.
3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Chris Davinsky enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Mike Piazza will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball left outside.
First and second now, 1 man out. That's inside. 2-0. Davinsky, a California-born ball player. He was a 25th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-1 to Piazza. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Cliff Floyd, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. Brantley's able to get it in, and that runner will have to hold on at third base.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
At the plate now, Bryant Tyner. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Hey. 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
So digging in now, Jeff McNeil, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. From the belt, the pitch.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
2 out, bases loaded. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting a guy in from third.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Two and two.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit, and not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. Hey! 2 balls, 2 strikes. We got 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets are out on top, 8-0. Seth Lugo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley.
Astros, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. To Brantley. Hit on the ground to third. And there's one down now.
Third baseman.
Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
In now, Alex Bregman. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's 1 for 3. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Sharp ground ball to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield.
At the plate, Jose Altuve. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here's the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Tyner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 44. Designated hitter.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
1-1 the count now. He's set. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So here's Yuli Gurriel, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
The center fielder, number 4,
George Springer, the next to hit. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Matheson is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Astros leave him loaded. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Alonso Cochran, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Cochran takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 9.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Stepping in now, Trevor Matheson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Up next to the bat, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Now at the plate, Pete Alonso. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reddick on the run, but this will land untouched. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box now, Basil Padilla, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A 1 pitch on its way. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box, Mike Piazza, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. That evens it up 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a line drive. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Mets 9 and the Astros nothing. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Popped him up. Alonso is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Floyd is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next to the Astros, the catcher, Lorenzo Quintana.
So coming to the plate, Lorenzo Quintana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike one. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Skied into straightaway right. He's got it, and the Mets will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob deGrom wins his third of the season. Zack Greinke was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us.